Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon.
Today we are going to be ranking the Reanimate Rats deck, or as it's now called, the Ratamation deck, because that's less letters and that fits into the full name. Now, just before we get into the matches here, some quick changes. Well, only one quick change. I removed one Salahar Soldier. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. One Salahar Rider, sorry, not a Salahar Soldier. And I replaced it with an Armory, because I feel like the buffs are definitely very good in this much Swarm. Why am I removing cards? Okay. Anyway, so we're going to go into some matches. And I believe this deck was ranked, I can't remember if it was 3,400 or 3,500 last season, but we'll still see where it ranks this season. Alright, so we have a match against Zero Lord here. So we'll go ahead and I wanna keep this actually. We'll keep this hand. So we have a Rat Hovel for turn 2, and then we have a Southport for turn 3, and then hopefully we can ramp into something nice the turn after that. Alright, we got ourselves a Blacksmith. That's quite nice. That's going to be very good with the Rat King. I think he's running no interactions, or he's running Knights. Okay, he's definitely running Knights. Alright, so in that case, we'll go ahead and play this up here. Go ahead and move down there. We'll go ahead and play this up. That way, if he moves in with this Knight to Castle, we can just Blacksmith, Rat Hovel next turn, and then just get our Swarm going. See what he wants to do here. Okay, excellent. He's going to go for face. That's perfect. He'll probably move the Knight of Flowers up, I would imagine. Making the bet that I don't have buff. Yep, okay. Well, unfortunately for him, we do have buff. We also draw a Lightning Blade. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play Blacksmith. We'll play Rat Hovel. Then we'll trade in both rats here. Then we'll trade in this here. And we're in a very strong position at this point. We'll move Blacksmith up just in case he wants to put a range unit down that we can Lightning Blade. I would be willing to trade Blacksmith for that type of trade. Okay, he's going to put a Knight down there. And he's going to fear the Blacksmith back. Okay, interesting. So we're out of range there. Now we can't use the Rat King to reach that. So I'm guessing he has Burn to get rid of it. We'll go ahead and Mad Eye. Oh, beautiful. You hate to see it, but you love to see it at the same time. Go ahead and set up like this. Pass back to him. He's going to coin into a Dragon's Fire. Okay, so he's going to clear my board here. That's fine. So we're at a slight disadvantage now. We'll go ahead and double rat, play Rally. Pass back to him. So he has used the Dragon's Fire to clear. If he has another one, he can get a little bit of value out of that. A Flame Storm. Okay, that works for him as well. I'm not in the best position here. Go ahead and play Dragon Knight. Then we'll play Salahar Rider to back him up. He has too many cards in hand and I'm too low to be happy with this setup right now. And he's going to play a Genevieve. That's fine. We do have Lightning Blade for a reason in this deck. So what we can do is I will deal 4 with Lightning Blade. I reckon we do this. That will clear it. Then we do this. That will deal 2, and then we do this. Then we pass back to him. So we're basically putting our castles even here. He'll play a White Knight. He'll probably buff it, I would imagine. It's going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. Disintegrate, okay. Alright. A Reanimate would be a very nice card to draw right now, but we don't get it. That's fine. Okay, a Magic Eater. I'll take a Magic Eater. We'll go ahead and line up units here like so, and then we'll just rally, just to give the Magic Eater a buff to survive Flamestorm if it happens, while simultaneously giving him a ton of Flamestorm value. I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with this lifesteal unit, if I'm being honest here. This was probably not the best matchup. I would need lightning if I want to do anything. This deck doesn't perform super well against burn, but that's fine. You know, it happens. Rats typically don't do very well against Crusader Warlock. Probably Lumi. Sacred Quest Lumi. Lumi. No Lumi, okay. Alright. Oh, there's the Lumi. Okay, excellent. I was thinking he should be playing Lumi. Hassan City Guard's really not going to do much for me here. This is very concerning, very worrying. Go ahead and play it down. Then we'll run these down. And we'll put this over here, I guess. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. We'll put out the respect. So yeah, definitely not a good start to this series. Oh well. Oh well. You know, we get unlucky sometimes. Or I'm just bad. It's one of the two. Oh, a Craxus. That's excellent. He's just consolidating at this point. He's going to get double draw. Then he's going to play the Questing Knight. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we'll get a Lumberjack. Go ahead and put the lumber in there. Oh, cool. Another Hassan City Guard. We'll just throw out the respect. Nah, this isn't... it's not worth it. Well, we have a triple Mystic in hand, which we will promptly do away with. We'll also trade out the Rally. I'm not really liking that opening hand. Now I wish I kept the triple Mystic. That would have been nice with this. Go ahead and put out a Greetings for him. We'll coin into Rat Hovel first turn, just because we want to start getting these tokens on board. We've got double Blacksmith in hand. He doesn't have Burn, which makes me very happy. It makes me think that we have a chance. Oh, the perfect draw there. Go ahead and line those up and put this over here. Probably should have put in the rat behind, but it's fine. It's fine. Definitely turn 3 is going to be a Blacksmith. Okay, he's going to play lumber down. And a second lumber. He'll put that be... Oh, okay, he doesn't want to... I mean, there's not too much I could do with chain if we're being realistic, but okay. We'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll do this. No point in not taking chip. We'll trade in the rat, and we'll put a rat up there. Then we'll put this down here. Now, he's too far away with the lumber to do Oh, he put it up there to do a centaur. Oh, I'm kind of stupid. Alright, that's fine. We can, he's trading his tactical advantage on board for that centaur, which we can actually then just take his hovel away from him in return. So I really don't mind that at all. Plus we can take out the centaur. So positioning wise, we're going to be in a much better position after this. So just watch and wait and see what happens. So we play our blacksmith. We then trade, and then we take out his hovel. And now it's board clear, but we have 2 blacksmiths. So we're in a much better position. And we have a Hassan City Guard as well. So I'm liking this very much. I'm liking this much better than the last match, which I did not like at all. Dagger Storm coming out. Okay, so he's gonna attempt to take away my blacksmiths from me, which he will definitely be successful in. It's a pity that the higher health one has to go behind. I think this is a turn to play ramp. We'll play this behind because we need to trade it anyway. We'll play this up. We'll play this one forward and then pass back to him. So one of our blacksmiths is going to die next turn, losing us a significant part of our advantage, but we'll be able to temple. Okay, interesting play on his part. Could I get a Drake dance? That's not a Drake dance. That, my good sir, is a reanimate. And the question is, do we play the Temple or do we play the Dragon Knight? I think we shall play... We shall play the Dragon Knight and forgo the Temple, just for now. Because I want to set up for a stronger reanimate than I would normally be able to do. So we'll pass back to him. Maybe I should have pushed the dragon up an extra square. Yes. No. I don't think that gives me the option to reanimate off of those two. No, it doesn't. That really sucks. So we'll go ahead and play this, then we'll temple. We'll move up and move up, and again, just set up for a reanimate. So please, my good sir, play a unit I can use reanimate with. Just put a nice fat arb. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You are being very kind at the moment. So I'm thinking here, we could either go for a 4-unit reanimate. No, actually, we kill Ancient Arbor with these 3. Because that's 3, 3, and 3. Just go ahead and do this then. See what we can pop out of our reanimate here. Okay, double Wraith. I'll take a double Wraith. We'll play that. Play Temple again. And then just rush up. No point in putting behind. We've definitely got board advantage. Plus, we've got the extra chain. I don't really see too much. Okay, he's going to Archroot. So that's going to be a little bit stall for him. But it's definitely not going to help him too much, seeing as anything he attacks will basically just insta-kill a Trent. Okay, I get Fortitude. That's going to be nice for a Wraith here. And we get Rally. Okay, he's just going to surrender. So there we go, game number 2. So, a match against Duralsa here. I'm very much liking this as my opening hand. I can coin into Southport on turn 2, and then I can Armory on turn 3 with a Lumber down as well. Or we coin into Elvish Thief. This is actually a very tough decision. I'm not too sure how I want to play this. I want to rush Elvish Thief. Just because next turn, if he attacks it, I can play Southport Captain. And if he doesn't attack it, I can go on Castle. If he doesn't have any direct removal for it, so yeah, we can play Southport. And then go ahead and put that up in front of Castle here. And then next turn we can Armory and Lumberjack, and then turn after we can just start swarming. He's going to play Knight of Flowers. Okay. So he was smart with his placement of it. Ooh, I kind of wanna Rat Hovel. I think we're gonna take this time to Rat Hovel. So go ahead and play Rat Hovel. I'll play all our units down. We'll go ahead and play this, and then this up. And we'll leave that there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass it back to him. So next turn, Armory. And that's just going to give all our units a buff, and we can really get a swarm going here. He's going to Dragon Crest it. That makes sense. So we can go ahead and Armory here. Then we may as well just go for face. That's what I'm thinking. We could just ignore it. Or we could just do this. Then this. And this. And pass back to him. So we're just going to spread our units a little bit here. We may trade in... Okay, he's going to take out a Lumber here for me, thank you. I did want that. I want to draw another buff before I start dealing with this Knight. I mean, I can just sack all my units into it now if need be. But I really don't want to have to do that. Also, I can play Dragon Knight for an additional 6. But... Okay, I guess we have to do it. We'll start off by sacking lumber into it, give him draw there. Drake dance. We're getting a lot of Drake dances. Um, Pop this in. Play this behind. Shit, I forgot it spawned down. Oopsie doopsies. That was very bad of me. Very bad. Oh well, these things do happen. So now he's massively up on card advantage, and he can probably take out Hovel here, which is going to be a big ouch, a big oof. Priest, okay, maybe he can't take down Hovel. Please, sir. Okay, he can take down Hovel. It's a card for a card, though. I don't mind that trade, honestly. Realistically, that also it puts it within range of me taking out his units here, which is fine by me. Triple Drake Dance. We can do cool things later on with this. So we'll go ahead and play you. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do boopity. Bopty. Boo. Then we'll put this behind. We'll put this back. Alright, and we'll pass back to him. See what he wants to do. Not really liking that I have triple Drake Dance in hand. The chances of that are pretty low. But we'll see what he puts out. Freezing Pillar. Oh no, what am I gonna do? When you Freezing Pillar me, I'm gonna draw Lightning Blade, and I'm gonna play it on my unit. Trollolol, trollolol. And I'm gonna not attack the thing that made sense, which was the pillar. I don't know why I clicked that. Oh dear. I am making misplays right, left, and center in this game. Frost Giant coming out. Freezing off, okay, a good unit for him to freeze off. Could we get a reanimate? No, we cannot. Can, however, get the combo that we need to take down Frost Giant, but we will not. In fact, we will let him come in for a hit on my castle, my prized possession. Actually, no, we won't. Never mind. It was a joke. I want to hold these units back for reanimate. He doesn't really have anything that can clear them. I don't know if he's running War Party. Okay, he's going to move that down. That's an interesting spot for it. Rune Warrior coming out as well. Okay. Temple for us. That's pretty useful. I want to get some use out of Drake Dance here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Temple up. Then we're going to Drake Dance. And what we can do here is we can move this down and attack that. Hmm. Gotta take this out. I'll play it like that. Then pass back to him. So we've got range unit in a nice spot here. He can move up and trade with the zombie, which is fine by me. I just put that there to stop any Drake Dance shenanigans. Okay, Cracks is coming out. Makes sense. Interesting that he put it there. I can deal 6. I can deal quite a bit to Castle right now, but I don't really want to. So we will go ahead and... Do I just pass it back? I kind of want to take hit on Craxus. It's a pretty dumb move, though. I think we have to just pass it back. Yeah, we'll just pass it back. Ay, ay, ay. Not the best use of gold. I don't want to rush in and give him even more resources in hand. We are moving into Final Death. I probably just should have taken it. If he Drake stands here, I'm going to be pretty upset. Okay, he didn't. He's leaving. Okay, I will take that, though. There's no real saying no to something like that. So what we can do here is we can Drake Dance our way up to Castle. We can Lightning Blade this. Then go boop. Then I think I take out... I should have played Salahar and then I could have Drake danced that. We'll take out Craxus here. We'll leave him with the Swordsman. Simply because I don't consider Swordsman a huge threat right now. And then we'll play this down, and we'll put this down here, and we'll move him back up here. Okay, so he's on much lower health than me, but he does have many more cards than me in hand. We are moving into Final Death. He's going to move up. Okay. So he's going to allow me to have a pretty good chance to reanimate here. He's going to allow himself to take another chain, rather than take that chain on the Swordsman, which makes sense. But we can just Salahar Rider up and into it. Or we could do Southport. I think the play here is to Salahar and hope for a 2 on Castle. Okay, never mind. Never lucky. Then we'll just play this back a little bit. So moving into Final Death, so we get double draw, which will be very nice for us. Is definitely something we want to see. He's going to play another Arctic Explorer and an Armory. Okay, that's fine. I would have liked to see... Okay, if he rushes in, I would like to see him rush in with the Rune Warrior, because, okay, that would have given me reanimate value, which we will never see now. I think we go for the kill here. So how we do that is we play this, we play Temple, we play Drake Dance, then we go ahead and take this out, then we deal 6 to Castle. That's going to wrap up the game. So we held triple Drake Dance through that whole thing, but it came in handy at the end here. Well, throughout the game, it allowed me to make more effective trades than I ever could have normally. And even though it did stunt my hand a little bit, it was worth it in the end, I would say. Okay, so a match against Yerk here. We've got an interesting starting hand. I'm actually going to take this. Because the likelihoods of me getting a turn 1... Oh, and you know what? You just say it and you get it. It wasn't very likely that I would get a turn 1 there. Now I'm not going to actually hold the lumber back because I want him to play a... Okay. It's not really what I wanted him to play. I wanted him to play a 3 cost that he would move in here. That could play this, hit it, next turn Armory. But that's fine. We'll actually retreat and just set up the Rat Hovel in that case. So we are going to go back to square 1 here. Play down a Rat Hovel. Maybe tempt out a Burn. He can't really get that range unit in a advantageous spot the way he's played it. Ooh, we get a Blacksmith. Okay. I think we'll go for the Maddie, though. There's no point in having a blacksmith right now. Perfect. So we'll go and move this up. We'll go and move this up. We'll go and move this up. We'll go and move this up and see what he has to play. Things I don't want to see. Blue Firebolt. Okay. Well, at least it's going on the hovel rather than the our favorite card. That's not optimal. Kind of want to Drake Dance. Yeah, why not? Let's Drake Dance. So we're Drake Dancing to get rid of the range unit and to put a little bit of pressure on his face early. So we'll set it up like this, and then Armory next turn, because I doubt he'll be able to clear all of this. In fact, I would say it's basically impossible. Unless he has... Okay, no. I was going to say Rat King could do a little bit for him, but not a lot. Okay, and then we can go ahead and Armory. We draw the Mystic Journey as well. We'll play the Armory. We'll go ahead and just start whacking down his face here. So just keep the early game damage going. Move up Blacksmith as a threat. And he's just going to surrender. So there we go. Match number... I forget what match that was. Match number 4, I think. We have a match against Habit Wreaker. And a very nice gold curve in hand here. So we're actually going to keep that. We'll play out Lumber in our normal aggressive stance here. Looking for a card of draw. And then we can either Salahar or Elvish Thief. Preferably Elvish Thief. Although he's going to play Answering Lumber, which is fine. We do draw the Reanimate, so that makes me wish I had kept the Lumber. Oh, we get the double Reanimate. Well, in that case, we'll play the Elvish Thief and we'll move it up. We want to keep the cheaper units in hand and play the units that give us gold buff, because we're going to go for a fat Reanimate stack here. So he's coining up to 3 cards that I could put out, maybe Manicore, something along those lines. Maddie, okay. What's this Maddie going to give him? Ooh, okay, that's big. So he's probably going to rush that in. Realistically, we have 2 small units here that I very much want to play. So we'll go ahead and play those. We'll keep this back. We'll move this up, and we'll move this over to the side here, and then pass back to him. Make him think that I have the Reanimate, even though I do have the Reanimate, so not really think it. But the point of this play is that Lumber has line to this. Salahar has line to this, so if he pushes up, I can at least get a double by doing Lumber and then doing this in. He's going to play Spiny and give me even more value. Okay, actually, never mind. That's not giving me more value. I take it back. That was a bullshit move. Why would you do that to me, sir? We'll go ahead and play it like this. Pass it back to him. Keep on the unit pile up. He doesn't have a way to mass remove. So it's very, very good for us to do this. If I was playing against Warlock, I might be a little bit more hesitant. I think the major mistake I made in the first game was being a little bit too aggressive with my units. Okay, so he's going to set up so that I could have a single Reanimate if I really, really wanted to. Which I don't actually care too much about, so no. I will not take a single Reanimate. I will only take multiple Reanimates. So we'll go ahead and move that back, and then we'll move this. Move this down here, and then pass back to him. So we're getting into double Reanimate territory. If he does want to rush in, we will definitely take that advantage. If he's willing to give it to us. We'll see what he does here. He could play Armory and then trade with the Drake, which, that would be a good move. He's going to play Shaman. Please, sir, just rush your units. You know you want to. Okay, he's being very careful. If I could draw Drake Dance, oof, that would be big. I would save it, though. Okay, Armory. I'll take an Armory. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead and play that there, then. I think it's time for us to start being just a little bit aggressive here. So we'll go ahead and move our units like so. Forcing him to take a little bit more of a hard defensive stance, and that's where our double Reanimate opportunity is going to come in. Because notice that we're holding back our lower health units, like our Salahars and our Lumber. And we moved up our higher health unit, the Drake, to make that trade. So if he moves this down here to trade with the Drake, then I get a reanimate out of that, and then whatever he puts to block castle, I'm also going to get a reanimate out of that. He's going to play Hassan City Guard though. Probably. Ooh, okay. This is going to be huge reanimate. This is going to be absolutely massive. So just watch and see. We'll get a triple, and then we'll get an extra unit off of the next reanimate because we trade one of those in for the centaur. That is assuming that he comes in there. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and put a silly. We'll put something silly out for him. Silly, silly. So the way that we're going to trade here is we're going to start with I don't want to start by trading the Salahars, although it's not going to make a difference. So I'm going to start by trading this Salahar here. Okay, we get that. Then I'll trade this Salahar here. Okay, we get that. Then I'll trade this lumber here. We get Hassan City Guards. I could go for the 5, the quad, and save a reanimate, or I could just flood him, which is what I think I'm going to go for. Actually, gold difference. I would get 4 units off the next one. Yeah, it's better to just do this. We'll trade in the headless. Move this up here, move this up here. Then go ahead and play the second reanimate. Get the freeze, move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up, pass back. So we've kind of just flipped this board around. And that was from him being a little bit aggressive against our armory there, recognizing that it was a threat, playing the centaur. And then we managed to use that in our favor to get ourselves off a double reanimate for 7 total undead units played. Now we could have instead just done the Sun City Guard and then done a penta reanimate in the back. But that would have been extremely aggressive unit-wise, so I don't really want to do that. We do have a Lightning Blade in hand as well. Ooh, and we get a Battle Rage. Okay, quite useful. This Wraith is protecting our Headless, our poor 1 health Headless who can't protect himself. Here we're gonna... I have to waste Lightning Blade. Okay, this could be big. Big, big, big. He could set himself up for a lot of chain here if he's not careful. Okay, he's going to put it in there. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So what I actually want to do here, so I want to put you in here. I want to put you in here. I want to Lightning Blade you. I want to put that on you. Then I want to Battle Rage you. Then I want to hit Castle. Then I want to hit this. I want to move this up. I want to play this and move that there, and then I'll pass back to you. So he's got some big rates on his face here. I don't think he can clear. I would find it very unlikely. Windfall is going to help him a little bit, but the rates are just too big. So yeah, we'll put out a respect. So yeah, that double reanimate was very, very effective. So yeah, reanimate one of the win conditions. Rat King Mystic is one of the win conditions with buffs. So we just got the reanimate win condition here. 3540 is quite nice, so that means that this deck was in the 3500s last month. But yeah, we'll go and leave it there for the very first Greasy with Beastly video. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, I would really, really appreciate it. If you enjoy this type of content, to subscribe, and then leave a like. Leave a comment. Any criticisms, any feedback, any positivity, go ahead and leave it down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time.